Brother, welcome yourselves back to the YouTube channel, and today we're here to talk about Stranger Things Tales from 85, Episode 1. It's been out for a little bit. I'm finally getting around to watching it, and one episode will be watched on a weekly basis. If you're new around here, subscribe and like as always, and comment down below your thoughts on the first episode. Enjoy. So when this first got announced, I was very excited. It got announced on the back of Stranger Things season 5, and obviously it's from the Tales of 85, and it's set during season 1 and 2, or 2 and 3, whichever one. I can't remember. My years all get mixed up with the seasons. Season, I guess season 2, actually, considering the haircut of Elle and Max is in it, so it's after season 2. But ultimately, I think what this episode does is, I don't think it's fully canon. I don't think it's canon, this show. But it isn't, because it references closing the gate. But I also think they wanted to do something that can expand on the universe, whilst also not needing to make everything canon. Yeah, it's cool. We've got all these characters. The new kid, obviously isn't in the TV show. Maybe he leaves by the end of the show. You've got some of the other characters that appear, like Nancy, and there's the science teacher, and I think he hasn't appeared yet. And Hopper obviously appeared. So you build in the world that we know and the characters that we know, and then you have this character, this creature from the opening who was incinerated, and these spores created these vines. And then you see a few people die throughout the episode. A couple of the bullies, the snowplow guy. And then for the whole episode, it's under the snow, so you think it's in the snow, you think it can only do that, and right at the end, it shows its full form. So ultimately, it was a fun episode. The animation, I think, is brilliant. I think I like this style of animation. Um, and I think the characters are cool. The voice acting's great. I think the way they did the episode was fun. You know, they do the typical build-up of going to school, bike riding, chilling in the arcade. You get to see a bit of dialogue between all the different characters, and it's nice having a new character to be alongside the characters that we know. So it's not, you don't deal with fatigue and boredom from the same people. But ultimately, I think it's a great first episode. It's a great introduction to what the villain is. How they'll stop it is obviously to be obviously found out. And yeah, it's just really cool, and I think it's a very good continuation from the Stranger Things universe. And it's good if you don't want to fully commit to the main show. You can watch these because you don't really need to know the full lore of Stranger Things, and you can still have a great time. So yeah, what did you guys think below? Let me know down below. Of course, subscribe like as always. I'll be back next week on a weekly basis, and we'll continue to see where the story goes, how the characters develop, if there's any more canon related events to the main story, and obviously we'll talk about that in the next episode. So until then, goodbye.